myself to wake up, start living. You can all go to hell. I can't believe I'm losing my time by hating myself because I'm not spending it right. I'm done with the voices, don't care about fear, and try to remind myself I am still here. I miss the excitement from when I was young, but every day is a new one. My life just begun.
Chad. Oh. Thursday, Keeks.
Thursday.
Chad, it is Thursday. Welcome back to another session of The Opening Bell with myself, Chris Marketbull, and Keegan Von Dyke.
Hey, Thirsty Thursdays.
Alright, Chad. We said the week is going to start on Thursday, Friday. The rest of the week has been pretty chalked, so hope you guys are ready. Again, 200 likes today. We will be giving away an account, and then human trading bot. Please, let me just check here, Chad. You get people that chance like you would not believe. Human trading bots sending. Okay, let me see. Is this okay, Chris? Okay. Human Chad, I don't know.
What's wrong now?
No, the one account, that was the old screenshot. Okay. I do apologize, human trading robot. Let me, I will do that giveaway today. No, it was just weird that the one that won, there was a profile picture, and then the person that sent the message with the screenshot of the YouTube profile had no picture. So, alright, no, we'll get that account to you soon. Let's just do this. We just copy this, Chad. Let's just get this giveaway out of the way. Just to make sure. Keys, how's the evening? Alright.
Yeah, good, bro. Just a bit of a busy one, but we got through it. Your side?
No, we got we got done quite late, eh? Thinking about it. Team call last night with the team, so I just do a quick voice note here for the guys. All right, Chad. Okay, human trading robot, that account is on its way to you. Chad, before we start, as always, good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. Just reading quickly through this morning's devotional. I was talking about discerning God's will. And the bottom part is the good one for me, is that the best indicator of God's will is the opportunity for Him to be glorified. If success depends on God and He's coming through, not just your own ingenuity, then you're on the right track. Trust Him, watch Him work, and your faith and the faith of others will flourish. Am I rushed, or do I trust the Lord to lead me through a prayerful process? All right, Chad. So a lot of times, I've said it so many times, if your dream is big enough for you to do it by yourself and you don't need faith, then obviously you can do it by yourself. But if your dream and what you want to achieve is so big that you require faith, you require God to come through in a very big way for you, then obviously that is going to require faith, that is going to require something bigger than yourself. And ultimately, I do feel all of us have dreams that are quite big, and if you don't have big dreams, I do challenge you, start dreaming a little bit bigger. Again, don't just dream about yourself, what you want to do. Put a name next to that goal that you want to achieve. You want to become financially free for your wife, for your kids, for maybe your mother. You want to retire your mother. Maybe your entire family is struggling. You want to be that change in your family, whatever it is. But dream big dreams, Chad. All right. Before we start, the Bible says, for those that do not know how to pray this prayer on a daily basis. And the prayer goes something like this: Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. I just need 2 amens.
Amen.
Amen. There we already have 1. 2 amens. Where 2 or more are gathered in my name, and there is agreement, there I shall be. All right. We already have, look at that, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's agreement. Beautiful, Chad. Let's get straight into it. Busy day in the markets. Let's get audio good. Everyone happy with the audio? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Audio should be good. Music not too loud, not too soft. Emmanuel Rampapa. All right. Talk about a party trick name. I love that. Rampapi. Hey, papi. All right. Okay, Chad. Anyways, let's get going. Alrighty, Chad. We've got the Eurogroup meeting coming up in 22 minutes. The lads are going to meet in the Eurozone. And then a little bit later, we've got some climate indexes, consumer confidence, and economic sentiment indicator around about 11 o'clock. And then 11:30, we've got some financial stability reports coming through. We've got Alderson, ECB's Alderson speaking 2:15. And then the big one, big one, 2:30, 14:30, 30 minutes past the 2 o'clock mark. We've got jobless claims, we've got durable goods orders, we've got GDP. For all you fundies, there is something for everyone. There's pending home sales. If you fancy more something like initial jobless claims, I know some of you like the non-defense capital goods orders. There's something for everyone, chat. So it's a nice family pack for the traders, a young family pack. So just make sure you're on the right side. But that's a big one for me. The US data coming out a little bit later. And then tomorrow we've got JPY, CPI coming out of Japan. We've got GDP coming out of Britain. We've got, what is this? A CPI out of Spain. We've got CPI coming out of Italy. Then also the big one, CPCE. Again, inflation indicator. We've talked about it so many times this year. The fight on inflation is still ongoing. It has not subsided. That's why CPI is still a big event. That's why Keegan made a big bag on CPI. Keegs, actually your CPI record is flawless so far. It's only the NFP record.
Yeah, I've this whole year hit every CPI and I've missed 2 NFP.
All right, so NFP is a little bit of a bugger, Chad. But anyways, Chris, the US 30 yesterday played out exactly the way you said it will. Remember the Asian untested zone you said we must look out for. It played out, bro. That was amazing. Yeah, CBC. So we actually talked about it on the call last night. I wouldn't have personally gotten an entry. I was expecting the pullback. Keegan as well. We looked at it last night. We critically analyzed it after the fact. But I'm going to talk about it now. But yeah, quite a few guys reaching out and said, "Oh, Chris, the pullback happened." Anyways, that I wasn't in. So for me, it means nothing. I can say we go up, we go down, we go up and down again. And people said, Chris, we did go up, down again. And it's like, but where's my trade? Oh, no, I didn't trade it. Then for me, personally, there's zero effect on it. Chat, okay, DXY, let's get into the technicals. Daily for me is still bullish. Beautiful daily breakout here. I do expect we're going to test this 105.80 today. Weekly R1 coming up next. Monthly R1 already tapped, chat. So after we get settled in here, I'm going to do my beta indicator. It was just yesterday. Mentally, it made me a little bit nervous. But anyway, there was just way too much on that chart. I'm going to need to find my way through it. But this is the monthly R1 chat. Big level. So obviously, end of the month. Are we going to try and reject here, come back down lower a little bit? I don't know, but let's see. Weekly R1 not yet tapped. Monthly R1 tapped yesterday. Breakout level here. I am somewhat bullish on the dollar for the day. I was bullish on the dollar for the week. And then going into this session, let me just bring the Asia range in here. Geeks music, all right for you?
It's a little loud.
It's a little loud, eh? You agree it's a little loud? Okay, sorry, man. I think got excited there, but Asia highs up here, Asia lows down here. And what I love about this is look at all of these highs untap here on top. Daily pivot here, daily EQ here, that breakout level. And I'm going to say dollar is ready to run once we get back above Asia lows. Not really bearish, Chad. I love this. This is an ideal play. Liquidity swept. Buyers getting in here. Buyers getting ready to take this away. So anything above here. And I am a dollar bull, Chad. That is where I want to be with the dollar index. US 30, let's quickly look at a daily time frame. We still have 17 minutes left. Quite a bit of time left. Daily, interestingly enough, is what do we call this? This is not an ab roller. This is the mosquito candle.
Mosquito candle.
Young mosquito candle, closed bullish, and this could potentially be a swing low, Chad. And why do I say that? Because remember, I said during CPI, every time we closed or we held the monthly pivot level, we ended up off the month bullish. So we've held the monthly pivot level, and we are now pushing to the upside. And now what I want to see is what we do today, because while yesterday's low stays intact, this could be a swing low formation, and you'll see this daily candle. It can even push all the way down there and then still flip bullish and close something like this. All right, so there's still the chance that this is the swing low, and then tomorrow we just go and we go break these highs. All right, otherwise you're going to see a breakdown lower. But on the day, I'm actually neutral, Chad, just due to the fact that we paused, and I do expect a big day. What do we say about small range days goes into big range days? Big range days go into small range days. All right. Credit to Larry Williams for that one in his book, Short-Term Strategies for Long-Term Success. Go read it. I actually dropped it in the Discord. If you're not in that Discord, we've been putting you guys on some game in there, but I don't know. Some guys are not serious. They're just here for the spoon. Anyways, US 30 Chad. Daily EQ down here. Daily pivot down here. 80 is looking bullish. Yesterday, remember what I said? Go on stream, and I said it's very weird that we are trading at the session lows, and the 80 is showing me this. Chad, go and watch yesterday's stream, and I said this right here is showing me that there's a lot of buying going on below here. That I get into it, it was in an awkward position for me, if I'm very, very honest. And I'm going to tell you now why it's in an awkward position. It literally tapped the weekly pivot, like barely. It tapped it, went up. Then secondly, it created this little almost double bottom formation, this consolidation hold. And then I told you guys, this is the zone where I want to potentially get in long. I said a break above, retest, and we go long. Asia lows was up here, untested. And then also, maybe if you were very aggressive, Chad, yesterday Asia lows up here, Asia range up there. That closure back inside of the Asia range could have also been a key to get back into it. But by the time I got home, it was already gone. I had to go pick up my son from school. So that is part of it. It's not the end of the world for me. Today though, very, very interesting. Very interesting that Asia lows are now intact. Asia highs up here. Hang Seng closing down minus 2.4%. Nikkei closing down 0.8%. So Asia massively, massively down. For me, this not really clean. I'm not going to do anything here up until I see what we do at Asia highs right here. And then other than that, it is a gamble today, Chad. I just want to put that out. The way that we've opened up here is not the cleanest. Daily time frame, Nasdaq, let's quickly look at it. Yesterday, somewhat bullish. And today, closing bearish yesterday, rejecting that weekly pivot. We talked about the weekly pivot level. I'm still going to be neutral. I'm not bullish. I'm not bearish. I'm neutral. And I'm neutral due to the fact that we are going to see big moves. That is quite a tight daily range. If you look at the size, Chad, let me just make this very clear for you guys. Look at the size of this daily candle, the body, and then consider the previous 2 weeks. The only other time we had a small daily candle like that was on the 13th of June. Look what happened the day afterwards. Big body candle. So we're going to see exactly the same today. Which direction, that is still up for debate. Okay, 4 hour, all right, that pullback, 3-wave pullback. Are we going to now start pushing back to the upside? I don't know. 5 minute, let's see the 5-year. Asia lows down here. Previous daily low there. Asia highs up here. Daily EQ up here, messy range, chat. That is very, we got chopped in this. I hope nobody got chopped in that. That is, that is just chop, a lot of chop. Looking very similar. It is here, dude, it's looking not too great for me. AD is bullish. But yeah, before we go over to gold, I want to throw over to Keegs. I want to see what his views are.
Alright guys, so let's start it off with DXY. So DXY, I'm pretty much still going to be bullish, guys. There's one area I'm going to watch out for where we might look for the sells, but until that we are going to be bullish. I said obviously our first area was going to be this weekly R1, but we want to be trading up to the psychological level of 106. So what's going to happen here, we've traded back down. If you look here, we are testing that daily pivot. Came a little bit short of the EQ, but now it's starting to turn around nicely for us. On the 4 hour, again, this is, as you always talk about, these nice little breaks. If we had to take it a bit further, you'll see there's actually a nice level just above here, which is basically where this price is actually coming off of here on the 1 hour. I want to see if you can maybe see it a bit better. There we go. So on the 1 hour, you've got this level over here, which is basically holding for us at the moment. So first you want to take note of, there's no top wick on this 1 hour. So once we now trade back down, holding this daily pivot, what we can see is DXY coming bullish, holding Asia lows, and then we can see this trade up Asia highs untested and go to take out that weekly R1 and also take out the previous daily high for the continuation. Again, funny enough, I think people might think I'm crazy, but I'm actually going to be looking at dollar strength on the GDP for today. So again, if we want to talk about what was pricing in, this was as a pricing in for GDP to come later. So if we can get back above here, hold this level, as I say, we'll start looking for this Asia highs and even further for the DXY, so we can see that start to play out. So what does that mean when we're still talking about NASDAQ? Again, one-way momentum, we have traded down a little bit, but for me, I kind of will almost write that off in the idea that straight after that, we've gone bullish, setting Asia highs, coming back down, breaking Asia highs, trading all the way back up. We're trading now for that daily pivot EQ. If you guys know, you already know we're going to start looking for some type of resistance there to start forming. Once you're probably back under the daily pivot, we can then look for those sells to come back down, because again, Asia lows untested and we can see that bearish move start to come in. So again, we spoke about this when I said to guys, very simple, in a nutshell, everyone was going, this is the pullback, like people don't have to be worried about that. And I said to guys also, what if, again, can be wrong, but what if that is the momentum and this over here, that was your pullback to continue lower? So very simple market structure. But as you said, that daily pivot, we said to you guys yesterday, that was the level you had to watch out for. And we can see exactly, even with this still on the chart here, we hit that level, tested it, came back down. We've kind of been making a little level here on the 30-minute. You'll also see it quite nicely. We have this level here, which has been quite a pain for NASDAQ to actually get back above. So we can see that also holding out over there and us just trading lower. Again, the EQ is underneath that. So the big thing for me is, if we can stay under this EQ daily pivot, that also gives us the idea of we just carry on making these lower highs and we're going to start targeting even lower. But if we do start trading back above, obviously this theory will start going out the window. And I think once we get back to this level, if we can break above that, we'll start looking for those buys, because then obviously we've now broken through that resistance. So we'll actually leave this on here for the day. But again, going to be having a bit more of a bearish outlook on NASDAQ for the day. Over to US 30, we're going to be looking at pretty much the same thing. I said to the guys in our call last night, just a little bit about it, but I said there's two things. You got this level of resistance over here, and if there's one thing I can tell you I've learned over trading indices, again, can be wrong, but it's more right than wrong. This over here is something US 30 and the indices love. Whenever you see these small candles, these little small ranges, as Chris was talking about, when you see these things start happening, a lot of people get the idea that that's where the markets are starting to reverse. And indices, I've just, in my years of trading, that's actually the fake out. They love having that to induce everyone to come for the buys now, and then they sell off, because at the same time, once you have that move to the top side, you start selling off, we've also created this massive bottom wick for us to target, take out this level of support and continue lower. So already to the downside, there is some very, very nice targets for us. So when we look here on the 4 hour, again, very, very crucial part. You can see now we actually trade at this little intra lows over there, which is starting to hold out for us. So again, Asia highs almost right there. So on the 30 minutes, if we can start getting underneath this, Asia lows untested, the thing for me is I'll wait now. We learned from our mistakes from yesterday. We can be bouncing off the EMAs. They still haven't crossed over, still going bearish at this point in time. So if we can get back underneath this area, holding under Asia highs, we can then look for those sells back under daily pivot, the EQ, see that continuation of the EQ, Asia lows, and further down. So pretty much what I'm going to be looking for today. And then, do you just want me to do gold?
Do gold. You wanna what did I call it?
A roll, yeah.
On a roll. On a roll.
Then with gold, again, same thing I said to our members last night. Very, very crucial thing. I spoke to them about the psychological level of 2300. We're trying to find it exactly there for you guys. This was the level we needed to close behind. That was the first box that needed to be ticked, and that was ticked. After that, I said to you, okay, we have ticked that, but now we want us to trade back up to this key level over here, 2301, and see some rejection over there. So we at the moment are looking at that when we are on the 4 hour. That's the big thing you want to see here. If we can get a nice rejection underneath this is going to start looking very good for the sells. A lot of people are going to show, okay, cool, there's all of this over here. You've had that big move to the downside, so keep in mind you've got all of this here, this lower wick, and your previous daily low is a target for you now. And the problem is you have 2300, nice strong psychological level you couldn't get away from. But at the same time, all of this wick over here, that also becomes a nice target, because that shows you how much the buyers were literally making an effort to come into this, and yet they are still losing the battle. So we want to just keep that in mind. So if we can get a closure like we see now, very, very similar to the others, almost similar to what happened here, we'll see that trade-off. And anything underneath here, I'll actually start waiting for entry confirmation, start looking to go short, and as I said, targeting those low wicks and that wick fill to the downside. Very, very simple. And then obviously breaking even lower today. As we spoke about, I'm not going to give too much around what we spoke with the Project G guys yesterday, but those are obviously the boxes we need to see getting ticked off today.
Is that you?
That's me, brother.
Incredible, Chad. Just phenomenal. That it is really true what they say, that a rolling stone gathers no moss. You saw it. That stone didn't even gather a little bit of moss. Chad, we've got 2.5 minutes left for me to do gold. Daily for me, yesterday I was bearish due to the fact that we broke below. Today, again, 2301, key level. And whatever we do there, that is going to be the level that we need to monitor. We are actually bearish. However, I spoke to the guys last night on the call as well. Show me how many times in the last almost 3-4 months that we have more than 2 consecutive days in the same direction. All right. The only time we actually had more than 2 consecutive bearish days was during the 22nd of April. Again, this is just using the EYES indicator, guys. Nothing special. Just observing, thinking critically. And that's why I said yesterday, as much as I want to be bearish today, we haven't had any continuations, but maybe that changes looking at the COT report. But anyways, I don't want to give away too much here. Okay, 4 hour, pulling back into the zone, holding somewhat that previous zone there. 5 minute time frame. Let's check the 5. Asia lows here. Somebody's saying gold, please buy. AD is starting to show some signs of coming back here, Chad. Look at that. There's that key zone. That is the key level there. There's the 200 EMA. If we can break above and hold above that 200 EMA, I'm all for the buys, Chad. Believe it or not, I'm all for those buys. Otherwise, if we cannot get above this 200 EMA, things are looking relatively moist and relatively tough here. But I do feel like 2305 could be on deck here as a minimum today. And I think this is where they range it up until GDP. I feel like this is that messed up little range where they're going to hold it and they're going to push it from here. So I'm just saying, maybe we get our 10 pips TP 1 to 5 in that 10 pips. I don't know. But yeah, Chad, markets are now literally officially open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. This is round 7. It is 7. Keys, am I right? 7?
7, yeah.
There we go.
Man's been practicing there.
Chad, just give me that little bit of a 1/4 note delay at the end. That boop, boop, boop. Like number 3 is in. What's up, ladies and gents? Pew, pew, pew on gang. Yo, I need a Panado, my bro. I've got a headache. Like it is nobody's business. Alrighty, Chad. Also, the 2G's indicator going live very soon. One of these days. Just in the final testing phases of the beta. Alright. DXY. Beautiful. Let's see what DXY is doing here. Let's check what the headline's saying. Reuters. Battered yen mirrored near multi-decade lows. Intervention risks loom. The yen language near 38-year low on Thursday and struggle on the weaker side of 160 per dollar, keeping markets on alert for any signs of intervention. So glad I'm not trading that piece of garbage. The Japanese currency has fallen more, some 2% for the month. Okay, that is specifically talking about the yen. Let's just quickly check here. What other headlines do we have here? Okay. Alright. Chad, looking for a news terminal. You don't need to buy it. Reuters, yeah, literally minute on the minute. Giving you headlines, symbols. You can view it this way, either way. So then you can also look cool and say, damn, I've got a terminal. A news terminal. You must know what you're doing, Keeks. Alright, chat, I'll just keep that on the right hand side of the screen. Keeks, what are you looking for on gold?
Shorts,
Yeah.
but I want to see it first. The key level it's at now, 23.0100. So I need to see that start showing me some type of rejection, and then I can take the shorts off there.
Please don't tell me I messed up the chart. I did.
What did you do?
Now if you go in the... I didn't save it. Damn. If you go into that news terminal section and you didn't save your charts, you have to redo it. Sorry, chat. Let me just change this quickly. Keeks, have you asked the guys? I don't want to do the Project G members the giveaway for the fly out. I think we
I
can
think we
ask
can even
them.
just ask them, guys.
Yeah,
so
what do you think?
For the Project G members that are, we'll send on the group as well. But how would you guys want to do the giveaway to see who gets flown out here? What do you think is a cool way to do it?
Okay, gold. Then we're done, yeah. Apparently part of the reason Nvidia lost so much is because a lot of their seniors... Yeah. Yeah, Ed, I'm actually glad you brought it up. I read the article where it literally stated that the company is now doing bad because it actually did too good. Because if you work for a company that's publicly listed, your bonuses you can choose to get paid out in stock options. So what happens is instead of you taking a monetary value from the business would say, for instance, listen here, Keeks, your bonus is $10,000 for the year. But if you take it in stock options, we're going to give you $20,000 worth of NVIDIA stock. And a lot of people that work for multinationals usually do that for their retirement. So every bonus they get, they almost like double it up, whatever, take the stock options. So obviously with what happened with NVIDIA is that most of those guys relatively, I'm not even saying senior, relatively, they maybe had like 20 years left before they would have gone on retirement. And that massive jump, they are sitting flush now. And they are, technically, they can retire now. And a lot of them did. Sold their stock, said, listen, yeah, it was a good run. I'm up a couple of $1 million. Let me go and sip some pina coladas. But yeah, that that is when a company actually does too well, and your senior members of staff actually use that option to take the stock options. Chad, I just want to grab a grandpa or panado or any type of headache thing. Chill hour. Slashy, please don't tell me you making fun of that meme where the guy said when you read the first Hustler magazine or Playboy magazine in Braille, and then the guy sits there and he rubs his hand over and is like, damn. Please don't tell me that's the damn. I don't blame if your stock went by 180, cash out and go. Bevs, I agree. Okay, so Bevan is saying fairest ways to do a random draw. Okay. Dude, I feel like anybody that's part of Project G is actually serious about day trading.
Yeah.
Because if you took the time out just to even go onto a website, to register, to send your proof of payment, to get added to a group, then I feel like you're already a step ahead. Even though it's not a lot, $7.50, and you get your coupon back for that. Still just that effort that you just went that little bit extra to say shit. I'm not going to be a snitch on my education. I want to spend the $7.50. Maybe there's something I catch. Maybe it's something simple, something small, and I catch it, and that is maybe the difference in my trading. GBP USD, Chad, let's just look at it on a daily. Bearish. Just want to see the 5 minute. Nila has been doing very well with the pivot strat on the hourly. I will have a session with Nila again, but Nila has been absolutely slamming it on the hourly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, he's like, I think for the last 3 weeks he's 4 for 4. You don't get a lot of trades though, but he's been trading Euro and GBP USD pivots on the hourly because he's got his own business as well. So he had a big project, and he was almost forced to do the hourly trades. So for instance, I think earlier in the week he sent me a nice chart here. Chad, look at this. He was hourly chart. There is your weekly pivot level. There's that nice beautiful continuation break, and he took it here. Boom. I don't know what his stop. Maybe his stop was 20 because when he sent me the photo, it was break even already. And obviously I think his target would be the weekly S1. So I don't know where he got out, but beautiful trade. Nila caught there. Then he sent me another one on Euro that he took. I think this was it Monday? No, Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Anyways, Chad, I must actually go and look. He always sends me his charts, but hourly, Chad. Go check it out. Exact same strat, hourly time frame.
Now, Victor, we actually could do that. That would be a pretty cool way to do it. I have seen that as well.
Markstain, I would say the bonus account, Again, not financial advice. Bonus account just gives you more margin.
Yeah.
Just gives you more margin. Alrighty, Chad. Gold is doing something here at the 200. Get ready for it. 2300, big level. Big level. And I do feel if we can get a little break here, I'm going to go with something aggressive. The shuffle is going to end in 3 minutes.
You
20.
go for the short.
Me.
Yeah.
No, I want to see maybe potentially that little long.
You break above.
Yeah, just because we haven't even crept above this 200. Look at this. This 200 is a beast all the way back till Tuesday.
Because I'm literally going to look for the short depending on where we close.
No, I'm happy to take the short as well. I'm just very aggressive in this zone because it's going to pop either way. So that's why I'm saying I'm waiting. But if we get the breakdown below here, something like this, then I do think we're going down. Because like I said, check your kicks from Tuesday. Look at it. Look at the 200.
Yeah.
Then look here. Chad, look here. Yesterday, 200 EMA on the 5. 200. Look at that. Then Wednesday. That's why I say that 200 has been a killer for gold. Yeah, there was some consolidation around.
200 is taking some names.
Dude, this 200, you can build a strategy on this 200.
Just have to wait for the retest and sell there again before there.
Chad, okay, this was this chalked consolidation that we had on Monday, but that 200, Chad, that 200. A young 200. So that's why I'm saying if we can get that, would be the first time we're getting above it, and maybe we get a little popsicle because maybe all the other retail traders are seeing this as well, and it's like, oof, some saucy sells of this 200.
I get what you're saying.
Or it's a case of no, the 200 is still valid. So I'm here for both. I do feel this range here, as Keegan also said, breaks below here. We take those sells, we see where we go, and then that potential little break above here for something a little bit more aggressive. Let's be aggressive.
Be aggressive.
Let's be aggressive and optimistic, geeks.
Yo, that's asking a lot now, bro.
Robert Moore, good morning. Jeremy, guys, anyone that wins it is a win for us all. Everyone eats in the pack. Even when we celebrate by watching a win is always a win. Even in learning deepest blues, even deeper blues. Beautiful, man. No trading gold today for me. All right. Yeah, London, all back to normal on Monday. All back to normal on Monday. What you guys seeing on DOLG, sell or buys? I don't know what DOLG is, my brother. Are you saying gold? Then your dyslexia is much worse than mine. Katanaza. Okay, gold. Yeah, dude, then my dyslexia is then nothing compared to yours. Okay, so we're relatively mixed. Remember, we're going into quite a big data day, and I actually think that we are in somewhat of a, I don't want to, Chad, I don't even want to jinx it. I don't even want to say we're going to go into a holding pattern, but we're ready to take both sides. Gigs today, obviously with the big data coming out, will you be very like take your pips and run, or will you give it like a little bit of air to breathe?
Depends where I get my entry and
Okay.
how it's moving.
Okay.
I feel if we get those moves where we can really put some space in between before
Yeah.
news, I would maybe give it a shot if it's in my bias as well for what I'm thinking of news. Otherwise, if it's at like I'm only like 30 pips up, like then I maybe call it, because then like news will take you out quick.
Okay. So you're not yet ready to join the 10 pip gang.
Not yet,
Okay.
bro.
Okay. 10 pip gang. Alrighty, Chad. It has been a character building week here. Alright. Keeks, I'm going to join you on the shorts. I'm just letting you know if we get that break below.
Yeah.
If we get that break back in Asia. Otherwise, Chad, we are only young ones. For all the
Take the shot.
Chad, for all the guys that golf as well, stop doing this layup on a par 5. Like, take your second, take that 3-wood, let it rip. Try and get on that green. Give yourself the potential opportunity for a eagle. Stop doing this 7-iron, second shot, pitching wedge. No. You should drink more water, Chris. Neil. You're absolutely right. Neil, thanks so much for reminding me, brother. I've got it here next to me. Please remind me in let's say, next 30 minutes again. Shot, my brother. Bottle's a bit small. It is. 20. 20. I'm seeing sells after it grabs the liquidity on 15 minutes. Okay. All right. Chad, like I said, I'm going to take something aggressive here if we get it. There's that key level as well. So let's see. Chris, do you remember your hardest trade? One you sat there and absolutely just struggled. Is there that one trade that lives rent-free in your mind? No, I wouldn't really say a single trade. Let's rather call it episodes, because there's episodes in your trading as a trader. It's not necessarily even one trade. It's just maybe a period. It could be like 2 days. It could be like a week. But there's periods where things just fell apart, like on another level. When I spoke about that in the Top Trader SA podcast. But yeah, I wouldn't even say a single trade, because at the end of the day, it could be 10 trades you take that does a lot of damage to your account, that does a lot of damage to your psychological capital. Or it could literally be just one trade that literally breaks the camel's back, where you say, I'm done. I'm done with this trading stuff. And all right, Chad, here we get okay, we've got this break. Again, very, very careful here. If we get a bottom wick here, testing that 200 and then the break, I'm going to go with the aggressive long here. Very aggressive. Retest. I need a test of that 200. If I don't get it, this could just all still be a fake out. Okay? Just pushing up. All right. I'm not taking it. I need a test of that 200. So nothing here for me. Because that video on entry stock investment, 10 out of 10. Thank you. Thanks, Michaela. We are really pushing hard with the long form content. And hopefully now, once we're in the new studio, we can just start pumping out these long form content videos. Yeah, just a lot planned. Just a beautiful creative space. And Keegan's busy actually with the studio stuff. Alright, Chad, buy stops above here. Above the current 5 minute. Okay, shit. Where is that high now? Was it there? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let you know when I'm in a buy stop. Not active yet. Okay, I'm active, Chad. There. We're gonna go with about 22 pip stop. Shouldn't go deeper than that. Then we're on the wrong side. Then we the liquidity. Okay. Then we that liquidity. Then all of this. I've seen this play out. Taps above the 200. Goes back above it again. And then that's the rejection. Then they've collected the liquidity. But today I'm ready to flip short as well. Okay. There's the trade. We're going for the daily pivot. Up there. To 305.40.
Are you in?
Yeah. Yeah, as long as we... Yeah, here's the thing. This trade is valid as long as we hold above that 200. Otherwise, if we close back below that 200, this is not valid. But I want to see a potential push up to 2305. Okay, Chad. Remember. Fabs, we actually already TP1, eh? That there.
That little pop and lock.
That 2 pips, that was TP1. Yeah. So TP1 has already been secured. Chris, you a real big boss. I must say your call on stocks was absolutely orgasmic. I wish my wife would say that. But anyways, that's if you remember what you said about this being a massive consolidation zone on stocks. You a big boss, my G. Sorry, brother. What did I say? I can't even remember. I say a lot of things. Just let me know. Every day we talk quite a bit, so Just let me know. Just refresh my memory. Yes, TP1 hit, send results please, 2 pips. Chad, as I mentioned, aggressive entry here, and I am ready. Yeah, cells below here, very ready to get into the cells as well. But also looking at this 200, at some stage that 200 is gonna take some souls with it, and the fact that we're holding here at this 200 is giving me some sense of this thing maybe wants to do some damage first here to the upside. Just a little pop and lock. All right. 22 pip stop. Ready to go short if this thing shows me that it wants to go short. Okay. Also that key level there we spoke about. So let's see. DXY is the only one that this thing can start hurting us real bad, real quick.
The problem for me is everything that has USD gold. To go bullish, obviously they haven't put the dollar away yet, and that's the problem for me. That dollar can come back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, I'm ready for both sides of chat.
Yeah.
I also don't want to miss out on some pips here because I'm hungry. As Les Brown would say, I'm hungry for success. Child to sell yesterday. I've been holding longs from last night, trying to hold until highs on daily time frame. Beautiful pip tracker. Chad, how's everyone feeling? Everyone feeling alright? It is Thursday. And how's the week been so far? Relatively choppy on my side. 10 pips on the cards, rocks. Let's get those 10 pips, Chad. Let's get those wallet padders, those Big Mac. Donnie, yeah, I think we're all hungry here. All hungry for that success, hungry for that next step in our journey. But yeah, let's see ya, Chad. Let's see ya. Maybe we get something good here. We are just too persistent and too optimistic to give up in life. If I think back about my own journey, and then I'm Chad, have you ever laid back and you were like, dude, how did you not give up? Like, if I just get tired sometimes when I think back on my journey and I think back to periods, and I was like, sure, I'm literally getting tired just thinking about it now. And it's like, how the hell did you persist through all of that? And then I just realized I was way too stupid to give up. I was just too dumb to give up. I was that donkey that just kept walking. Head down. At what age did you start getting profitable? Yeah, the Katanaza, the weird thing with me was, and I've said it before, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, but my initial time in trading was profitable. And I got profitable really quickly, and I made money really quickly. And then there was a time where things just fell apart. And maybe I almost want to even say for 3 years, where it was just this constant up and down battle. And then it was again a case of taking a lot of layers away in my trading, and then just bringing everything back to something that is easy and something that is not too cluttered. And that's when things changed. The simplicity. And that's why I always tell guys that it's the simplicity that wins in trading. Alright, chat, I might cut this quickly here. Let's see here. If we cannot hold this key level, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, chat, I'm out. I killed the trade right there. Killed it right there. Remember what I said, this could still be the fake out. So minus 10 pips. Killed it on the close there. Also look here. There's the break above. There's that, even though a candle just pierced below it, the big thing for me is this 200 EMA. Remember we said we're ready to go short as well. So we're not going to get married to our idea. So killed it on the close of that candle. The idea was that we stay out of this consolidation zone. But yeah, let's see. Not going to do anything yet. Killed it there for minus 10 pips. Still ready to look at something, but not while we're trading below this 200. First rejection, second rejection, third rejection. Okay. Look back at what we talked about it, that 200. Wait here. 200. But the bulls are showing some signs that they want to do something here. So let's see.
It looks like if they, bro, for me still, if you can get a close just above that key, because for me, you guys have been rejecting the whole time. If you get one close above it, I think this thing's gone.
To the upside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it here.
But you just need that one closure.
If we can get something here, I will re-enter. But chat again, like Keegan also said, the dollar can really hurt us very quickly here. And that's my only concern. Because here was a closure above. We broke above, came back down below the 200. Now it's trying to get above there again. So I'm happy to re-look at entries here. Remember, my full bullet is 32 pips, so that's a third of a bullet for me. I'm ready to take another shot at it in 2 minutes. So let's see. Two minutes. How did the 30 close? I think the 30 closed. Ooh. Okay. 30 closed inside the previous 30. Tough. Okay, chat, 2 minutes. This will be the last bullet I take on the longs. Okay. If we close above here, somewhere here, I want the body closure to be somewhere closer to these wicks here. So if this body can push up to somewhere here, and then a quick little bottom wick and a break, that's going to be the last one. I'm not even going to have a very big stop, maybe 12 pips. And then I want to see that run. Then there's a lot of liquidity to be ran. Otherwise, if we come back inside of the Asia range down here, I think this is where Keegan also wants to sell.
Oh.
Well, now
DXY is turned around. Go check that thing.
yeah, yeah, Chad, look at that.
That's what I said. This thing can turn very quickly.
So let's see DXY starting to make its way back above the daily pivot, above, still below the Asia range. Let's check gold. Yeah, Chad. Asia highs for me. Yeah. Kiggs, it's also your key level, eh? Down here.
Yeah.
A great. Here's the thing, Flippery. This is
right
it.
now. Right
Dude.
now we're on the key level, so I'm gonna take the sells once we close under Asia highs.
Okay, but what I'm saying is the aggressive sell. The aggressive is from this 200.
Yeah, well, your
If
your
we
200, my level is literally 2301,640. And I think that's literally where the 200 sitting.
Chad, if you wanna be aggressive on the close of that candle, okay, I think you already missed it. Oh no, you didn't. That 200. I'm just gonna wait for 300. Ooh, okay, back below this key level. Flapper, is this thing gonna chop us up again? Yeah. Is this thing going to chop us up here today? DXY. Okay, but look at DXY as well, Kicks. 200. That 200 as well for DXY is not something to be taken lightly, but
Yeah.
are you in gold yet?
No, not yet.
Yes, bro. I want to execute
No,
something.
bro, I'm just doing my rules. After yesterday, I paid for not following my rules. I'm waiting for closures. If it runs without me, it runs without me.
Yo, this 200, Chad. At what stage is this 200 going to be the liquidity? That is my question. At some stage, this 200 is going to be liquidity. Yeah, let's wait for 20. Tight little Asia. London Ranger. But here's my Kicks. This is the opposite end of it, Chad. The fact that we can't get away from the 200. That is my only concern. The fact that we're constantly beating against this level.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
That is my only thing is, why don't we just get away? Because if I look previously, you can see we tapped it once, twice, gone. We didn't come back. Look here, Chad, yesterday. Like 1, 2, boom, gone. There, like a little tap, 3 candles later, gone. Tap all the way down, gone. Yeah, a little bit of a consolidation hold, and then gonzo. There as well, 1 tap. So the fact that hey, Chad, the fact that we are here and we're trying to hold that level, and there's 200 interesting levels here, Chad. I think like Keegan said, let's wait for those closures. Let's see if we're gonna get that break. But yeah, I'm pretty locked in. Sorry, Chad, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna read the chat now. I just want to lock in here because things are gonna happen from here. Moves are gonna happen from here. So I just want to make sure that I'm pretty focused on these levels, and that we don't get lost in the sauce here. 15 minute. Your key levels also 2301, hey, Kicks? 2301.
2301, yeah. 2301.
You're looking for a 15-minute entry, eh? 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Look at this. All of these 15 minutes. This is almost 2 hours worth of price action against this level. Yeah. Chad, yeah, let's lock it in. Let's just stay locked in here. Let's not lose focus here. Let's get the XY up. Oh, dude, it could be a big move, eh? Dollar index at the 200, daily pivot, Asia lows, gold key level, 200, Asia highs.
Yeah, I think this could be big.
Chad, this could be one of those, one of these moves. I'm just saying, it could not up or down. It could be one of these. I'm just saying. The way it's setting up, it could be one of those Instagram reel type of trades. I'm manifesting it. Could be one of those where everyone shouts like, my TP got slipped by 100 pips. Shit. One of those trades. But I'm ready for it. I'm ready to get my TP slipped by 497,000 pips. Chris Plaasbil, een van my vriende, join die 2G vanmiddag. Plaasbil, hey, lekker man. Ja, ek het jou, Stefan Groblaar, ek het julle vertel van die ou saam met wie ons golf gespeel het. Ek is Chris, Mark Bill, jy het jou pel, die Plaasbil, en dan was daar Bultrill op die golfbaan. Jo, tot vandag, ek sal nooit vergeet toe daai man, terwyl ek besig is om my pad op te line en besig om te gaan vir daai pad, is daai man besig om so bietjie langs die green water af te slaan, en toe van daai dag af, toe sê ek vir hom, Bill, jy is nou Bultrill, alright. I looked at it last GDP day and in morning gold. There's big moves before GDP. Shot Jen, do appreciate it. So, yeah, the way it's setting up, I've got a feeling some big moves here. Remember, I said I'm bullish on the dollar. I think Keegan's sells could play out here. I think Keegan's sells could definitely play out here. I'm ready for the sells as well. Ready for those sells as well. Keegs Nasdaq. Did you post anything yet?
Not yet.
In the group. Is it a little bit confaculated for you as well?
Nah, sticking to the plan today, bro. Straight up, just being patient.
I'm just gonna mute you quick. Okay, Keek, so definitely buying and selling.
You buy on the one account, you sell on the other, and then you can't lose, bro.
Is that how they do it?
Yeah.
And then
you just show the one that won.
And then you just shout stuff like Ben 10, we did it again.
In the blue.
P720, baby. P700. All right, Chad. Beautiful range here. Just chopping. DXY. Let's get locked in here. You already know what it is. We about to hit TP Town. We about to take this down. Hey, Chad, this gold left me. Yesterday, this thing chopped like a maniac. Yeah. Chad, this was our entire session. So if you were wondering, this year, this was our entire London session on gold. All right, that was the entire London session. Then as soon as we were done, then this was, all right, okay, it's like gold is that friend. Okay, he's gone. Get out the cigarettes. And then they smoked the pipe here. And then this was the NYSE session. It's like, no, the back. Okay, put the pipe away. And it's like, all right, here we go. And then this was it. Chad, I can't even make this up, and this is what I'm saying. This is the most frustrating thing for me is the fact that this. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. But that is why we need to still show up every day, every week, every month, every year, because there's gonna be a time where you're on that side of that move.
There we go. DXY looks like it's closed back in the Asia range.
Alright. Oh shit, this is the you're right. Okay, Chad, things are spicing up here. Things are spicing up. US 30. What is US 30 doing? US 30 is not doing anything. Nasdaq is doing something.
Something.
GBP USD rejecting that daily pivot. Asia lows untested. Weekly S1 untested. Was this the fake out? Is this the day the Lord has made for us to short gold off this key level? I don't know. There's a lot riding on this level. Just gonna have to wait here. We're just gonna need to wait. Patience is a virtue in this case, not so much. For swing, what are you guys stops like? I would say if I was swinging gold, I would look at like a $5 stop minimum, like just using a like entire grid. So because obviously the swings are relatively big, so I wouldn't go anything less than $5, something like that, if you wanted to swing. Again, I'm now officially confaculated by gold. All right. Dude, why are you laughing at?
Nah, you at gold, bro.
Bro, this is exactly the reason why a couple of years ago I stopped trading gold. Remember I told you there was a time where I murdered gold, and then it went into doing stuff like this where I just took it off, and I was like, I can't trade it. There's just not volume, and then you can say, oh Chris, be better, and then I'm like, dude, I cannot be better with this price action. Like I cannot. That day I cannot be better during that session. And then comics, I don't. Anyways, but let's see. We're in. What are they doing? Kyk ons nou baie op US30 van 39 to 50. Stefanus. Ek kyk nou niks op US30 nie. Die rede hoekom ek dit sê is ek hou nie van hierdie nie. Sorry chat for the other guys. I don't like this because this is showing me some consolidation, some indecision. That's why you can even see yesterday's daily candle. Just the way that it closed, a lot of indecision. So we are going to get volume, but I want to see a little bit more, Stefan. This thing can go either way. So this price action there is not the best. Okay, gold, what are you doing? Do you want to go long gold? Do you want to go short? Talk to us. When did we had a straddle like this on Monday? Let me just check, Chad. We had a straddle like that on Monday. Yes. Yeah, Monday from 11:30, gold straddled, yeah. And then it just had that pop. That was the morning. Then Tuesday, this thing that at 10:40 just broke through it. And then roundabout just before comics again. So comics, 2:20, if I'm not mistaken. This is the comics open. Also getting some nice moves during comics. 2:20. Yeah, this was that little comics range here as well. So a lot of moves happening. Something I need to look into. Gigs, what are we doing with gold? 15 minutes, I think that is now like...
No closures or anything, so nothing as of yet.
Where's your... okay, but your key level's all the way up there.
Yeah, Chris, you see it, bro. You're not a real trader. You got to show us your account or a statement of history so we can see that you are profitable, you lose.
See your profit or loss of the way you trade. What? Chris, can you show us your trading account or a statement or history where we can see your profit or loss of the way you trade, if possible? Favor Shipolani, I'm going to show you something. If you go on YouTube, this channel here, 2G's Trading. Let's just go in there. So there's 420 videos. And under the live section there's if you go to playlist, there's London live streams, and there's how many is in the London? Favor, go in there, go check all of it. Do me a favor, if you can do an audit on all of those trades for London and for NYSE. Oh shit, this is now. Then I would love that. And if we can just send all of those videos also maybe to Deloitte or somebody, just a third party to audit it as well. I would appreciate that. View full playlist. How many is in this playlist? Yeah, there's quite a number in here. 205. Yeah, there's 205 videos in there for the London. So you can go through all of them. Every single stream is live there. Go and check it out. Alright. Yeah, I will send you my banking details, my logins for FNB. No, but I think Favor Shipolani is taking the piss out of it. No, Favor's been here for long. I think it's just taking the piss out of it. Inception, a stream within a stream. Gold wants to sell on a high time frame, but this consolidation type of box it made is just confaculating me too. Yes, this is just difficult. You can't. There's no direction. So even if you're bullish, bearish, you're gonna enter a trade. You're gonna sit in this trade, and it's just gonna frustrate you. So yeah, just waiting to see what we do here. Jave was right. What did Jave say? I missed Jave already. Yeah, Javis still at home, Chad. So he was at the doctor yesterday. It seems that he might have asthma. So they gave him a nebulizer and stuff. Chris, why do you say audit? Audit. Audit. Is it audit? Audit. Hey, shit. Did the prices of VF accounts increase? No, I'm Tosh. No. Show me yours and I'll show you mine. Hey.
DXY trading above the EMAs now. Yep, into the Asia range. Let's say, guys, once it closed, just need that one close in the Asia range and DXY is going to go.
No, I don't think Favor Shipolani has... no, man. Favor is part of the Chad. I don't think we've ever sent him to the metaverse.
There is someone that was a favor
No,
that we
no.
did. I don't know if it was Favor Shipolani.
No. Favor Shipolani has been with us for long.
But I do remember Eddie. There was someone that also had Favor or something in their name, and they were sent to the metaverse.
Chad, look at this. Dollar. Okay. I'm just going to overlay gold here quickly, Chad. Let's just look at gold quickly. Let's just check the correlation. DXY, gold. Okay. Because there was some phases where, as you can see here, periods where the dollar and gold actually correlated together, traded together. As dollar went up, gold went up. Gold was almost leading the dollar. So when gold came down, dollar also followed lower. And then here they started trading inversely again. So interesting to see. Remember, gold has no effect on DXY. Please remember, there's no weighting of gold in the DXY. The majority of the weighting on the DXY is the euro. But there's still a correlation between gold and the dollar. But it's not always 100% inverse. So it's not always a given that if dollar goes up, gold must go down. Okay? So I just want to make that very clear to you guys. US 30, okay, still consolidating. NASDAQ. No man's land. Can't do anything there. Gold. This key level, Chad. The fact that we're not getting away from this 200 is the thing that is why I want to look for longs. I want to look for longs because the fact that we cannot get away from this level and 10 o'clock again. It's 10 o'clock when the volume is going to strike. I'm going to be honest with you guys. If we get a closure above here, I'm going to look for one last long. Otherwise, what I would love to see now, after tapping this multiple times...
You still locked in for the longs?
Dude, yeah, I still want to see that potential long position. But again, if we stay below this 200... and we can get that break which you're also looking for back in the Asia range, then I think it's done. If it then breaks below here and it comes back here, then I'm done for the day. Then I'm putting in a day's leave. Chris thinks like me when it comes to gold, that long gonna happen, trust. Dude, it's just the thing is, like I've seen this, we've seen it multiple times where if gold is not getting away from a level, it's going to drive. Because that was the initial, look at Asia lows, the initial intention from the market was to drive. Okay, Chad, 1 minute 20. Right on cue, the P came, that P.
Yes. Oh my word, bro.
Favor Shipolani, my profit and loss, bro. Stop focusing on my profit and loss. Start focusing on your own trading skill, my brother. if you come here to the streams and you're worried about my profit and loss, then you're here for the wrong reasons, my brother. So forget about, again, nobody's holding a gun to your head to join you. This is all done for free. Every day, if you want to see a profit and loss statement, take your own trading, figure it out for yourself. I'm not here holding a gun to anyone's head. So please, my brother, focus on the things that you need to focus on, and forget the profit and loss. The profit and loss is not going to do anything for your trading. Okay? All right, Chad, here we go. On the hourly, let's see if we get a bottom wick, or is this thing just going to teleport?
Come on, Chris.
Let's
You
get
can
a
do it.
bottom wick. Let's get a bottom wick. There we go.
Go get that BBL, Drizzy.
All right, Chad. On the hourly close, we are young only once. Let's get that test. Let's get that test a little bit lower. Come lower. All right. Buy stops just above here. Last little bullet. Buy stops above this high. Oh, okay. I'm in, Chad. I'm in.
Go for it, Chris. You can do it.
20 pips. Stop here. Let's see here. Nah, this thing just needs to run. If it's not running now, I'm honestly done for the day. If this thing does not run here, I don't know what I'm doing. Then 20 pips, stop. Okay.
Akrantwa, why would you use silver as the correlation to gold? We use gold and the dollar. 'Cause if you read the name, it literally says gold dollar.
Okay, Chad. All right. If we can break this weak high, I think we're gone. I'm gonna go break even. All right, break even there. Okay, did we break it? Let me just check on my broker terminal. I don't think we broke it. Okay.
Chris just smashed 4 TPs just like that, Chad.
All right, Chad, we just made back our 10 pip loss there. Hope you guys locked it in. All right, 8.5. Yeah, Chad, once we break this level, I think we're gone. We need to break that. If we come back in the range, dude, I'm done then. I'm honestly, if we come back in the range, I'm done with gold for the day. Not done, okay, just done for the session. What is DXY doing? Let's lock it in here. DXY, okay. All right, let's check gold here. Gold. I just want us to break that, Chad. Once we break that, you're going to see price starting to vibrate, and that's when things are going to start moving quite smoothly. Quite smooth. I just want us to break that, and I'm going break even. Okay, Chad, break even, yeah. I just want to see this thing run now. If it comes back, lock in, do what you want. I'm going break even, yeah. I've given the trade more than enough room to do what it's doing. I'm break even. If you want to lock it in, maybe I must start doing the 10 pip thing and just share my win rate and not my pips.
No,
Because
favor.
win rates.
There you go. That's win rate. 4 TPs just like that, bro.
Okay, Chad, I'm break even. Let's see if we can run now. Because again, this was the pre-market high. And what's going to happen at a pre-market high? We've been talking about it multiple times. What happens at a pre-market high, pre-market low, any type of session high, any type of session low. If you consider the market maker model, this is usually where liquidity is either taken to then reverse the market, or this is where the continuation happens, because a lot of people will sell above any type of localized high. Okay, so there's no need to give this trade any more room to breathe, because technically, if the bulls are going to take control here, the bulls are going to push price up to create a new high. It's going to push price up to basically create a new extension leg, and then the pullback can occur. All right. So I just want you guys to always realize there's a reason why we talk about previous daily highs, previous weekly highs, previous weekly lows, because that was where the market made a concerted effort to move away from or continue through. Okay. But we are break even on this trade, and let's see if we can hit that 2305.40 level. Daily pivot. Let me just pull my. I don't even set a TP.
Favor, he's in the trade. Yeah, the favor, you have a lot of like I'm not trying to rude you, but you have a lot of stupid questions.
Yo, I don't know why this dude is anyway. Chad, but yeah. We in the trade, bro. I'm honestly not gonna sit here on a daily basis, sit for 2.5 hours,
Like, can I just
not get paid to do it, and then still let me just screenshot that there's no need for me to sit here.
like my thing is, bro? What?
Let me just
why would-
show you.
If I
There's
could sit here and trade and hit TPs with you and actually make money, why would I not be doing that?
okay. There was the initial trade we took there on the close of that candle. I closed it out, and this is the trade we took here. All right. So every single trade I basically give you, I take. So please, my brother. Anyways, Chad, let's keep it moving here. All right, now back testing that level. I do feel we can continue higher. Let's see. Oh, Chris, somebody sent him. Hey, bro, I thought Favor was one of the Chads.
No, we told you, bro.
Bro, I thought Favor was... I always thought Favor was one of the G's, part of the...
Etty told you, I told you as well.
I'm thinking of somebody different then, because we had somebody that was actually part of the gang. Oh, did Favor get clapped yesterday? But no, man, we didn't clap Favor.
Remember, we have wrenches, bro. We didn't have to do it. They'll do it.
Favor Shapolani took it live. He didn't talk about it after the fact. He said what he wanted to and did it in real time. Yeah, hey Chad, I don't know. Chad, the thing for me is, as much as we take trades here, the thing for trading is still for you guys to basically conceptualize your own idea. Because if there comes a day or a time where I'm not around or Keegan's not around, you can at least say, Flip, those years of streaming with Chris really helped me to develop a bias. It really helped me to consider things like session highs, session lows, all of that.
Also,
This year is a byproduct. The actual crux of what we do here is for you to build a trade plan, a trade strategy, and just become an overall trader in your own sense. Sorry, Keeks.
no, I was gonna say, but it's the same way like we are. Like, you guys should learn how we trade. Like the same way Chris knows me, the same way Don's community knows him. Like, you can look at a trade or a chart and be like, this person's in that trade. I guarantee you they're in this trade, or there's a valid reason why they wouldn't be. Because you just watching us, that's the whole thing. You guys learn how we trade, you learn our entry criteria, you learn what we look for in the markets. So end of the day, like you're saying, it's to educate you that, again, like one day you would be there. We'd love to still have you here to be part of the community, but you would be able to like do it on your own.
So this is just a byproduct, Chad. The idea is not here to keep you guys always dependent on what we do here. That's not the idea. The idea is, like I mentioned, I think it was yesterday or the day before, where, for instance, when I sat with Neil and I helped Neil, and Neil having the ability to then come back to me and say, Chris, exact same concepts. I've added, say, the 4-hour time frame. And it's like, have you considered this? And then he actually becomes a value asset for me. Somebody that I spent time, I basically invested a lot of time into him. And then I got value out of it by Neil saying, listen, Chris, have you checked the 4-hour pivots? And it's like, bro, I actually haven't. And it's like, oh, the 4-hour pivots, I've back tested it. So then it's not a case of me just giving. It started off with me just giving my time. And then at the end, it was like you've built a friendship with somebody, and that person then came back with something awesome as well. So
there's, bro, but it's the same thing.
What's that?
What's it? But again, like, that's the thing. I'm not saying guys just like stand up, but again, we take note of these things. Lyndon's one I know, bro, been killing it. Because he, like, just a few, we've had 4 calls so far since Prodigy started. And I know Lyndon's been on every single one. And literally takes what we learned, and like the next day he'll be sending me a trade that either I wasn't even in, and he's like, no bro, but you said we must do this, and he's in profits. So again, like, it's good to see the guys actually taking it in and going out and applying it.
Alrighty, Chad, let's see if we can get to that final TP destination. No bottom wick, that's the only thing I don't like. We can reject here potentially. I'm going to lock some in here, Chad. I'm going to lock some in here. Right there. Lock some in. Right here. Partials. Why are you laughing?
No,
10
obviously
pip
Linda's there in the chat, and he just comes in, he's like, yo, he's already got his alarm set for next week Saturday.
Partial TPs, Chad. Partial TPs here. Just purely with GDP, as I mentioned, I took some partials right there, and obviously I think that the daily pivot could be tapped. And also the fact, remember we said we are going to see some type of liquidity drive. The thing is, I just don't want to leave here with nothing.
How big actually is that move?
No, this is tiny, bro. This is like not even a move. This is 16, 18 pips.
But you had a stop loss of?
20.
So
it's almost a 1-to-1.
Okay.
My only concern is this. My only concern is this, Chad. This candle closure here, that candle there, coming back inside of that wick range, and then this candle having little to no bottom wick. But this could also show that the bulls are really ready to take it, but I'm just taking something off here. Otherwise, I will feel cuck if I walk away here. But I do feel, again, remember what I said, this goes back to last week Thursday. Let me show you, we had something similar occur. This is that muscle memory. Yeah. Last week Thursday, remember we had this consolidation range, and I said I'm looking long, and I said I'm looking long once we, what the fuck is somebody trying to log into my account? Let me just chat. Sorry, yeah. Last week Thursday, I don't know who was in the session. It was actually the NYSE session. I said I'm looking for the break to the upside, and I'm just gonna wait for a retest of that level. That was the daily R2, yes. And we just had that move just drill. And I still said, flip, I'm going to need to adapt, because earlier that morning, remember we were looking for the shorts here, and again, little to no top, that thing just ran down. So that's why I said starting this week, going over the weekend, I went through all of the probable trade ideas, and I said I'm going to have to be a little bit more aggressive. There's a lot of volume. That is why you've seen me taking buy stops, breaks of the highs, not waiting for potential retest, because there is so much volume in the market. And if you're going to wait for those little consolidation holds and a break and a holding of a level and then a continuation break, you might miss it. So that is why I've mixed it up a little bit this week, just to get in on some of the action. Otherwise, my powder would be dry the entire week. I'm just going to pee quickly.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, guys, I think that thing is going to be quite comfortable. To still move there. Because I can either, depending on what DXY does, DXY obviously looking very good, but gold, for me, gold can go up to 2309. So I think very, very easy trade there. Because obviously Chris is quite zoomed in, but on the 15, that's like a little just more of a pop to hit TP there. Yeah, Jason. The boys choosing violence here today. Yeah, the 2050, 100, 200. I'm not even sure. I'm just checking on Chris's thing, but I don't think Chris uses the 100. I don't use the 100, but I'm just checking out. I don't think Chris has the 100 on his either. Keys, what news do we have today? GDP and unemployment claims. Bro, this trade is easy for you.
I think Favor Shipperani is only the 4th guy we've ever sent to the metaverse.
Yeah. But to be fair, he wasn't sent to the metaverse. He was just timed out.
Oh, so you can come back.
Yeah, you can come back.
Alright. Yeah, Chad, I don't know. It is weird. Like we come here, we try and provide value. And as much as we try and provide value, we are also here in the markets with you guys. We are also trying to take our piece of the market.
Sorry, Chris, like I was asking your emails. You have the 20, 50, 200. You don't have the 100 on, hey? Or do you have the 100
I do have the 100.
You do have the 100. And then your 80. I know you turn one of them off. Which one is it you turn off?
The 50. I only look at the 200. So there's the standard one is, it's got the 50. But I just use the 200 EMA on the 80. There you go, Chad. So this one here, the 50 EMA on the 80, I turned that one off. That one's not relevant to me. I only use the 200.
You can turn the 50 off.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Do you still have your 50 on? Yeah, that red one there. That box there is the 50.
I have it, so I do have it off. But then wait, what the hell's the blue one?
The blue one is the 200.
Yeah, there's. Oh, yeah, okay. I was just so confused. I haven't set this up in so long. I was like, wait, what?
Alrighty, Chad. Beautiful, beautiful trade. I think we'll see that last little push now. Just finessing.
I was saying to them, bro, on the 5, because you can't zoom them, but on the 15, bro, that's easy. You're gonna smash TB.
Yeah.
That's barely a move there.
Yeah, just look left here, Chad. That's that level we wanted to test yesterday. So could be a little rejection zone or could be a little liquidity zone. But yeah, this is what I was talking about this morning. And again, Chad, this is irrespective of the trade idea. This just opens your mind to say, why did Chris want to buy at this 200? Why did Chris want to? And again, it's just using previous data and saying that, okay, this is the first time we're really sticking around this level. Why did the bears not really take control as of yet? Why are we still sticking here? All right, and that is why I was constantly hunting this long, because I was expecting this. And a lot of times we expect stuff and it does not happen, but in this case we expected it and it played out quite nicely. 6 more likes and we're doing a giveaway as well, Chad. Beautiful. Chad, if you took this trade, win or lose, hopefully you took it on the right side. Just give us a little W here, some partials taken. W in the streams, drop those W's now. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Not the biggest trade, but some wallet padders here. W's in the chat. Beautiful, guys. Really appreciate it. www.win.
All about those wallet padders.
Those little wallet padders. It's those wallet padders that pay for lunch.
Keeps the poverty away.
All right, 201. Let me get what's the name? Anya Nightbot. Let's start getting ready for the giveaway.
You to be fighting with Nightbot lately.
No, so I checked now. You have to. So once you log, we must actually start using Nightbot. I don't know why we don't use it. Especially for those shortcuts.
Oh yeah.
And for the links. All right, Chad. The way that to be eligible, you need to. Thanks, Kate. You need to be liking the stream. You need to have subscribed, and you need to drop a comment. But give me a second. Okay, from now, just anything. You can just type in the chat anything. Then it basically populates the eligible users. So just make sure you've liked the stream, that you are subscribed, and that you can just drop something in the chat. Okay, oh beautiful. It's literally running up those eligibility numbers. Okay. Anything in the chat. No, okay, not anything. Anything positive. And then we're going to do that giveaway again. Like I said, we'll do this giveaways up until we're in the new office. And then also what we're going to do is we're going to give away an account every hour on the 24-hour stream. So every single hour there will be a giveaway. I'm actually having a meeting with the team today from Vault Markets as well for them to get on board as well. So
it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. Oh, there goes DXY, bro. Whew, that thing is gonna
Jesus loves you, soldier. Amen. He does. He does.
So what are we listening to, bro?
"1997", that's the song's name.
Alright. And there goes that break on US30.
You take it.
Nope. I was waiting. So my thing was last time we had the break, we had to hold support and this thing's running. So we'll see, maybe we get a bit of a pullback on the next candle.
Oh, the retest.
Then, because this was the retest which held. So the next one, if we get like at least a nice pullback, I'll enter on it if it doesn't run.
Oh, I hear what you're saying. That closure below, then
Yeah.
just even if it's a bullish
'Cause that
candle, but
was-
below.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
this
yeah.
was the issue I had yesterday. So even
Yesterday,
if
yeah.
this thing, like, even if it just pulls back and like still closes underneath, I'll take
Yeah.
it. Or if it comes still there, I'll even enter already beforehand and just manage it then.
Alrighty, Chad, Nightbot. I'm just gonna wait a little bit more. Just make sure that you are subscribed, that you have liked, and just drop a comment. And I'm gonna give. We're gonna do random numbers here. Geeks, give me a range here.
Range.
Number range.
A big range or a small range?
And school W.
Let's go.
Yeesh.
800 to 1,000.
800 to 1,000. Is that what you said?
800 to 1,000.
Alrighty, Chad. 800 to 1,000, and we are live, baby. Let's get it going. I just changed the music. This is way too scenic. That is scenic music. What is this music? Wait, let me just see if I can find this. Shit. I know this song. This song is a banger. I know this song.
I'll do it right now.
There's nowhere to go but
Alrighty, Chad. 800 to 1,000. It's definitely not 800, and it's definitely not 1,000. I can tell you that. So don't type in 800. Don't type in 1,000.
little by little I'm chipping away, shaping my future. I see it in ways no longer anchor by my fears.
Ah, Regan Minis. Chad, Regan Minis. Beautiful. Regan, do me a favor. Let me know. Do you know the process? How to grab your account, my brother? Regan Minis, the winner, Chad. Alrighty, Chad. Regan Minis, today's winner. Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome, awesome. Alright, Chad. Let's really look at the rest of what's going on here on the markets. I'm happy. I took some wallet padders here, and still like the trade idea, but again, volume is not really there. Volume is not really doing anything spectacular here. And I do think the actual move is going to come a little bit later during GDP. But dollar playing out beautifully, Chad. Please go and watch this morning's analysis. If you even go onto the Discord and you go onto our Discord and you go to the education section, you would know that our ideal plays for buys all the way to the top. All the way to the top. Trading plan right there. If you didn't know it, go download it, use it. The ideal buys are when Asia lows have been taken, we come back into the range, and then Asia highs become an easy target. From a daily perspective, it has been super, super clean on the dollar and this beautiful daily breakout. And yeah, Chad, I think it is very clear where the dollar wants to go. Just something interesting for you guys that we actually dealt with last night with the G's, Project G members. Check out the website there, barchart.com. I just want to show you guys something very interesting. I actually also saw it for the first time last night, and actually made a lot of sense. if we go all the way down here, let's quickly go to the COT. Just want to show you guys something very, very interesting. If you go here, starting us with the young ad there. Look at what happened last week. Just want to show you guys quickly. Where's the COT report? Give me 1 second. Yeah. It's giving me the chart, chat. Give me a second. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Check this, chat. Very interesting. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Look at what the volume has been on the dollar index. So from last year, December, everyone was sitting neutral. So after basically closing books for the year, this entire year, there has been no real commitment. A very, very tight little range. Look at previous... look at 2023, massive moves, dollar going one way, markets were trending beautifully. We had this tight consolidation during 2020 and 2021 as well. Markets were somewhat ranging, and then previously we had some massive positioning. But look what happened last week. First time this year, asset managers have now taken a net long position on the dollar. Okay. Why is that interesting? Because they are now starting to position themselves. So remember what we talked about, that the markets have been choppy because nobody's really placing any bets on what the market's going to do. And asset managers have now said, listen here, we're ready to take the plunge. We're placing some bullish bets on the dollar. Okay. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to see what happens at the end of the week after this GDP report. But Keegan already gave the guys a little bit of sauce last night. So if you were in the Project G's chat last night, the call has already been made for what we expect for NFP and CPI.
Yeah.
Right.
There goes US study.
Yeah, there's US 30 back inside of the Asia range. Beautiful. At the daily EQ. Gold, what is gold doing? Yeah, Chad. If you feel free to hold gold, I do think it still has some legs. I took partial TPs, about 75% there. Letting the rest run up until the daily pivot. I do feel like this could be the level where they're going to hold it. Or even a little bit higher, previous weekly low. Remember we said yesterday, previous weekly low, big level to watch out for. If you go on the weekly chart, we said that is where gold can really start melting to the downside. But again, remember also what we said about this. There is no coincidence that this flat body support area is holding, because gold is in a technical weekly range as well. That is a little bit of a hold there on gold. But Keeks, I'm ready to call it a session.
For me, USD was the one, as I said, today. And I'm going to be happy with it. Stuck to my rules. We knew what we wanted to do. We got the break underneath. To be fair, that was our entry. We needed the retest. Got the retest and it ran. So that's going to be for me anyway. We'll see obviously some news coming out. So definitely New York session. Hopefully going to bring some volume to the charts.
Dylan, there are twags. That is literally the coupon code twags for your 35% off. I'm unable to send you images on Insta. Just send me a message first, Regan. I'll accept. Let me check now. Let's just check. Regan, I've got you, my brother. I've accepted you. Drop a message now, my brother. Chad, thanks so much, man. It has been It has been a good session. Markets have, like I said, been somewhat choppy during our sessions. It's like it's not moving And there's nothing that we do wrong as traders if there's not volume. We cannot fabricate volume. Even we can't artificially basically create volume in the markets for us to trade. And also we still need to stick to our plans. So looking at a chart and it's moved X amount of pips, but it wasn't your plan to enter, there's no need to break your head over that.
100%.
But yeah, Keeks, GDP, we're not trading that. We're not trading that live, eh?
I will give the outlook again on the Project G, guys, but it's not going to trade it live.
Chad, thank you so much. We will see you guys at 3 p.m. Keeks, maybe now a good time just to chat. Chad, sorry man, tomorrow for NYSE, we unfortunately gonna have to cancel that stream because we literally after tomorrow morning stream we're packing up this entire office and we are moving to the new office. So we wanted to leave it till Saturday, but I need to get a painter in here Saturday to start painting this entire office to get it ready for the key handover back to the landlord, and then hopefully get back our deposit. I don't know, it's a thing with landlords, they will come in here and it's like, sure, this dust was never here, 5k off your deposit. Ooh, what is this? These tops were white, they look cream now, there's another 10k off your deposit. And then afterwards she's like, you don't have to pay anything in, we're just gonna hold back this 50k deposit and we'll see you at the cross. New office, yes. Chad, please pray for Caitlin because Caitlin was given the task. Is Caitlin? Yeah. Caitlin was given the task to migrate our internet, and for the last 3 weeks, I don't know, it is looking hairy. It is looking hairy. I asked her last night and I got these longer messages like, hey, this, that. So after this call, I'm going to sit now. I might walk with her now to access and see what, But Chad, either way we will stream. Either it's going to be from the new office or we're going to be streaming from Seattle Coffee, but stream, we will stream. Chad, peace and love, baby. We'll see you guys at 3 o'clock. And thank you for joining. Peace and love, baby. Cheers.
'Cause I don't need many words with you. Cause I don't need many words with you. Cause I don't need many words with you. Cause I don't need many words with you. How can we connect this way when I don't understand a word you say? I'm so confused, yes, leave me confused.